Solution to question 25, the question about the Venn diagram with physics and chemistry students. It says the probability that a physics student chosen at random also studies chemistry is 5 over 12. So this is saying if we know that someone is a physics student, the probability that they also study chemistry is 5 over 12. So if we know they're a physics student, it means they're in the circle on the right hand side, because that's the circle for all the physics students. And the students in that circle are divided into two categories. The 35 people on the right hand side are those who only study physics, and the X people on the left hand side, in that little shape that looks like a bit like an eye on its side, an eye as in the thing on your face rather than the letter I, those X people are the ones who studied physics and chemistry. So we know they're in that total group of those who studied physics. The number of people in that group is unknown though. It's X plus 35, whatever that is. So we know they're part of the X plus 35 students, and we want the probability that if they're part of that large group X plus 35, what are the chances that they are in the X part, where people also study, where those people also study chemistry. So you've got X chances out of X plus 35 people. So for example, if there is only one student who studies both physics and chemistry, then the probability that you pick that student, if you pick a student at random who is a physics student, is 1 out of 36, which is 1 plus 35 of course, because there would be one student studying both physics and chemistry, and 36 students studying either physics on its own or physics and chemistry. If there were 5 students who were studying physics and chemistry, then the calculation would change to 5 over 40, because the number in the intersection of the physics and chemistry sets, that's those people who study both subjects, would be 5, and the number in the set P, which includes both the people who only study physics and the people who study physics and chemistry, would be 40. So the probability then would be 5 over 40. But we're told that it's 5 over 12. So I was just giving examples of what X could be, but we're given some information that allows us to work out what X is. We're told that the probability ends up being 5 over 12. That must be simplified. So we know it's 5 over 12. So this expression X over X plus 35 is equal to 5/12. So what I'm going to do is multiply both sides of that equation by 12 to get 12x over x plus 35 equals 5. And then I'm going to multiply both sides of that equation by x plus 35 to get 12x equals 5 times x plus 35. If I multiply out that bracket then, on the right hand side I get 5x plus 175. So 12x equals 5x plus 175. And then if I subtract 5x from both sides, I get 7x equals 175, and divide that by 7 and you'll get x equals 25. So I know now that the number of students in the intersection, that's those people who are studying physics and chemistry, is 25. Now then, if I wanted to, I could also work out the number of people who don't study physics or chemistry. So people who study neither of those subjects. We know there are 150 people in total. 47 plus 35 is 82, plus the 25 is 107. So there must be 43 students who study neither of those subjects. And I think that was what the question was. Work out the probability that the student does not study either chemistry or physics. So that's slightly ambiguous actually, but I presume they mean work out the probability that the student studies neither chemistry nor physics. So that probability is 43 out of 150.